Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Cartoons have been an important part of our childhoods. For many of us, they have helped shape our sense of humor and even the way we see things. Do you remember getting up early on Saturday mornings or rushing home after school to catch the latest episodes of some of your favorite shows? Well, I do. But just how much do we know about our favorite cartoons? Every show has its secrets and rather fun facts too, and with the popularity of such cartoons came plenty of secrets you may have missed. This information will take the innocence right out of your favorite cartoons. Here are 10 cartoon secrets you would have never imagined. Number 10. Bald Mickey Mouse. The Walt Disney Company has a special place in hearts all over the world, from kids to even adults, let's admit it. And it all started with the creation of Mickey Mouse in 1928. Mickey is one of the world's most recognizable characters who normally wears red shorts, large yellow shoes, and white gloves. This cartoon character has been known to be the mascot of the Walt Disney Company ever since, but did you know that our lovable Mickey Mouse has been keeping a secret? An image has been circulating that shows him holding his detachable mouse ears by his side, revealing his bald head. Yep, Mickey Mouse is bald. He hides his thinning hair under his detachable mouse ears. There's no solemn proof that Mickey Mouse is bald. However, after seeing it, you definitely won't be able to unsee the image. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. Cerebellum Face. If you're a child of the 90s, you probably grew up with the Powerpuff Girls, the story of the 3 superpowered yet adorable little girls that kept the city of Townsville safe from various villains. And you know Miss Cerebellum, or Sweet Cheeks, the deputy mayor on the animated series that's featured on Cartoon Network. She's the real brain and mind power behind the mayor's office in Townsville and the town itself. We've waited quite a while to see who's behind the face of this intelligent and also spectacularly stupid lady. Finally, the mystery was addressed in the show's 10th anniversary special, Powerpuff Girls Rule, where audiences saw her face. But it didn't feature much detail and was still partially covered by her hair. Some people think that her face was always cut off because the creators wanted us to see her from the mayor's perspective, who only cared for her body, even though she was the brains in the office and most of the time even helped save the day. Number 8. Powerpuff Girls and the Fairies from Sleeping Beauty. Cerebellum's face isn't the only secret the creator of Powerpuff Girls hides from us. The 3 adorable little girls that kept the city of Townsville safe from various villains, namely Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles, have a secret too. Did you know that the designs of the Powerpuff Girls were inspired by the 3 powerful ladies from Sleeping Beauty? Oh wait, you didn't, because if you did, you probably wouldn't even be here. Their designs are rather iconic, particularly with their color coordination that was taken from Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather from Disney's animated movie Sleeping Beauty. It even looks like they also took their personalities and had them mixed up a bit. In all aspects, Blossom does resemble Flora, but Buttercup takes after Merryweather more, and Bubbles is very similar to Fauna. Number 7. Milhouse's middle name is Mussolini. The Simpsons can take the title of a lot of people's all-time favorite show. Milhouse is Bart Simpson's best friend and is in Mrs. Crabapple's 4th grade class at Springfield Elementary School. He's insecure, trustful, and less popular than Bart. Even though Milhouse Van Houten has been on The Simpsons since the beginning, the show's fans probably don't know that his middle name is Mussolini. He's half Italian on his mom's side, and his grandmother, Nana Sophie Mussolini, may or may not have ties to Italy's most infamous dictator. Nana Sophie grew up in Italy and then moved to America after a World War II soldier impregnated her with Milhouse's uncle, Bastardo. Given that the time she left Italy was around 1945, Nana Sophie was present for Mussolini's rule around 1922 and may even be one of his children. That would make Milhouse Benito Mussolini's distant relative. Shocking, right? Number 6. The meaning behind Stewie's birth time. If you love The Simpsons, you're likely to also love Family Guy. Together, they're both Fox's original cartoon shows. Stewie is a highly precocious infant son of Peter and Lois Griffin, who talks and acts like an adult. He's also arguably smarter than all of his family members, which makes him be portrayed as secretly evil. Isn't he though? The show's mythos has gone the extra mile to justify this by claiming that since Stewie was born at 1134, it spells out the word hell on a calculator. Also, the reason why Stewie holds a grudge against his mother is because of his 9-month stay in her ovarian Bastille, and is constantly plotting ways to end his mother's life as a form of revenge. Number 5. Squidward is SpongeBob's guardian. Over the years, Nickelodeon has grown to be the #1 TV brand for kids with original cartoons, movies, award shows, and more. It has some great shows, with SpongeBob SquarePants being one of them. SpongeBob SquarePants is a cartoon featuring SpongeBob, a yellow square sea sponge who enjoys cooking at the Krusty Krab, and his daily adventures with his friends and enemies. In the show, Squidward is always annoyed by SpongeBob, but tolerates him anyway, and the question we all have is, why? Why won't he just move away if SpongeBob annoys him that much? It goes deeper than you think, and I'll share what I discovered on Reddit. Squidward is SpongeBob's guardian. A Reddit read claims that SpongeBob's parents, who happen to be secretly rich, hired Squidward to watch over SpongeBob, whom they suspect has ADHD. They wanted him to be independent, but they were also worried about his condition, so they paid Squidward to move next door and watch over him. Looking at Squidward's backstory, this theory fits on so well that it seems like it could be true. I mean, why else would you live next door to a neighbor who annoys you every single time? And come to think of how they managed to pay for their houses, yet they work for the cheapest boss in the world. No offense, Mr. Krabs. This theory does make sense. Number 4. Number A113. If you have an eagle's eye, you've probably spotted A113 many times while watching Pixar movies, from Toy Story to Finding Nemo, even in Avengers Endgame. So what's this number? Is it a secret code, and what does it mean? If you're thinking Illuminati or conspiracy theories, sorry to disappoint you, but Pixar co-founder John Lasseter explained A113 is the number of the animation classroom at the California Institute of the Arts. Many animators like him attended school there, and by including the number in their films, they're giving a subtle shout out to where they started their careers. I mean, that's the room where all the magic happens. So if you ever come across the number, don't freak out. It's not an Illuminati code, it's just someone working on the animation and they're continuing a running gag. Number 3. The darker Cinderella story. Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day, it's Cinderella. Well, this is the most shocking secret in our list today, and it may change your view about the little sweet Cinderella we know and love. When we hear of Cinderella, our mind quickly jumps to a mistreated girl whose life changed forever when she danced with a prince at the royal ball. In certain accounts, like in Giambattista Basile's La Gatta Cenerentola, the Cinderella figure isn't the clear-cut protagonist. The darker Cinderella story is completely disgusting, in that she slammed the lid of a chest on her stepmother's neck, breaking it and killing her. She also sends her magic birds to peck out her sister's eyes as punishment, and for cutting their toes and heels respectively so that her glass slipper fits them. Turns out, the good girl isn't good at all. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on our future video. Number 2. Squidward's House. We already talked about why Squidward lives so close to SpongeBob, but why are their houses designed like that? Squidward's house is similar to a moai like those found in Easter Islands, also called the Easter Island Heads. The house also seems to resemble Squidward's head, especially with the one eyebrow part. Some fans even Photoshop Squidward's house on a moai body, claiming that he lives on top of a moai. We thought you'd also like to know why SpongeBob lives in a pineapple house, and according to the creator, pineapples are a common motif in Polynesian crafts. Besides, the creator thought SpongeBob would like the smell of a pineapple home, since smell is a very important sense for sea animals. What do you think? Number 1. Shreks Prototype. Coming in at number 1 is Shreks Prototype. Did you know that the mock-up of the popular cartoon character Shrek was real? Wait, no, he's not an ogre, just a man named Maurice Tillet. It seems that Shrek's creators were inspired by Maurice Tillet. It's said that Maurice was born normal, but at the age of 14, he started experiencing swelling of his feet, hands, and head. At the age of 19, he was diagnosed with acromegaly. Acromegaly is a disease that is caused by a benign tumor on the pituitary gland, as a result of which human bones regrow and then thicken. Maurice Tillet later became a wrestler and passed away in 1954 due to a heart attack. What saddens his demise was the backstory that his heart failed when he heard about the loss of his best friend. They were both buried in the same cemetery and had a common monument, friends whom even death couldn't part. A truly touching life that lives in inspiration through Shrek. So many things I had no clue about until now, but what really got to me was that Mickey Mouse one. What about you? Let us know in the comment section down below.